Stop location is vital. Obviously, the person you're pursuing's actions come into play, but you really don't want to initiate your stop until you get your personnel in order and you've communicated the location you're at, and then you can start thinking about areas like what's my backdrop, what's the population density, all these different things come into play. So when we can dictate it, we want to get obviously away from our population areas. We want to get where we've got a good backdrop where we can set up vehicles to have different angles and advantages of watching that car. So, and obviously have the personnel there. We don't want to, hey, there's the robbery suspect, let's initiate our lights, and they end up pulling into the restaurant parking lot. So, maybe letting that, we know the vehicle's there, but just follow them for several miles until we get personnel and then light them up and see if we can't get that stop. So it should be thought about because all these things are going to come into play later when we have to get these people out and approach that vehicle. We want to make it under our terms. So just kind of that tactical thinking. The other part of that is don't rush to failure. There's sometimes that we see something, we need to go right to stopping it, but if we have the time and they're not running from us at that point, let's follow them, get our personnel in order, get things in place, maybe communicate how we're going to set this up, and then do it as a team, kind of a team approach. One thing you have to consider too is, once again, a lot of these high-profile events, you have numerous agencies responding. So you need to be able to communicate between agencies, but also cross-train. Train with the people in your area. The day something like that felony stop happens, is not the day to figure out your techniques. You can go out there in a park and just walk through these procedures and training, and though you've never maybe done it for real, you've done numerous felony stops in training, so the day it happens, you can look at each other, been there, done that, have the same team approach, the same concepts, and implement it, and you're going to handle it much more effectively than trying to work it out on the fly, which is not the time to be doing it.